Hello there, wonderful friends. Take a quiet moment with me, won't you? Have you ever had that feeling, that little whisper worry when a name slips away? Or you can't quite recall where you put your glasses? It's a common experience, especially as we gather more years and wisdom. Each year after 60, and certainly after 70, becomes even more precious, doesn't it? We want to savor every memory, every conversation, every moment with our loved ones with clarity and joy. The good news, my dears, is that we have so much more control over our memory and our brain health than we often realize. Today, we're going to talk about something truly powerful. 8 simple, delicious foods that can actually help fight memory loss and keep your mind sharp and vibrant for years to come. Think of it not as a chore, but as nourishing your beautiful mind. Berries, nature's little brain boosters. First on our list are those delightful little jewels. Berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, they're not just tasty. They're packed with something called antioxidants. Now, you don't need to remember the fancy word. Just know that these little powerhouses help protect your brain cells from damage. Think of it like a tiny shield for your memories. My friend Martha, she used to forget appointments quite often. She started adding a handful of blueberries to her morning oatmeal. Just a simple change. And she swears she feels a bit more on the ball now. She even remembers her grandkids' birthdays without needing a reminder from her daughter. Leafy green vegetables, your brain's best friends. Next, let's talk about leafy green vegetables. I know, some of us weren't fans of spinach as children, but truly kale, spinach, collard greens. They are packed with vitamins that are absolutely vital for brain health. They help with blood flow to the brain, which is like giving your brain a fresh, oxygen-rich breath. My neighbor, Tom, he wasn't a big vegetable eater. He'd always say, "Oh, green stuff, not for me." But his doctor gently suggested he try to add just a bit more. He started by adding a handful of spinach to his scrambled eggs in the morning. Slowly, he even began enjoying a small salad with dinner. He told me just last week that he feels less foggy in the afternoons and can follow conversations much more easily. It's a small step, but it truly makes a difference. Fatty fish, the omega-3 powerhouses. Now, let's dive into the ocean for our third brain-boosting food. Fatty fish. Think salmon, mackerel, sardines. These fish are brimming with omega-3 fatty acids. These are truly remarkable for your brain. They help build brain cells and can even reduce inflammation, which is important for overall brain health. Imagine your brain as a finely tuned instrument. Omega-3s help keep it in perfect harmony. I remember my aunt, Nancy. She used to struggle with recalling details from books she'd just read. She'd always loved fish, but she made a conscious effort to include salmon a couple of times a week. It wasn't an instant miracle, but over a few months, she found herself discussing plots and characters with her book club with much more ease and confidence. She even said, "It feels like the words just stick in my mind better now." Nuts and seeds. Tiny treasures for your mind. Our fourth group of memory allies are nuts and seeds. Walnuts, almonds, chia seeds, flax seeds. These tiny treasures are packed with healthy fats, antioxidants, and vitamin E, all of which are excellent for protecting your brain cells. Think of them as little guardians, standing watch over your precious memories. They provide sustained energy, too, which helps keep your brain running smoothly all day long. My friend, Robert, he loves to snack. Instead of reaching for chips, he started keeping a small container of walnuts and almonds by his armchair. He found it satisfying, and he noticed that his focus during his daily crossword puzzle seemed to improve. He said he felt sharper. Whole grains, sustained energy for your brain. Moving on to number 5. Let's talk about whole grains. Things like oats, brown rice, and whole wheat bread. Unlike refined grains, whole grains release glucose, which is your brain's primary fuel, slowly and steadily into your bloodstream. This steady supply of energy is crucial for maintaining focus and concentration throughout the day. It's like a slow, consistent drip of fuel for your brain, rather than a quick burst followed by a dip. My neighbor, Carol, she used to feel a bit sluggish in the afternoons. She switched from white toast to whole wheat toast for breakfast and started incorporating more oats. She noticed she had more consistent energy levels, and her memory for little details, like where she parked her car, seem to improve. Turmeric, the golden spice of memory. Our sixth amazing food is actually a spice. Turmeric, this beautiful golden spice, often found in curries, contains a compound called curcumin. Studies suggest curcumin has powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant benefits that are wonderful for brain health. It's being researched for its potential to help with memory. My friend David, he's always been an adventurous cook. He started adding a pinch of turmeric to his soups and stews. He's a big believer in its subtle benefits, and he feels it contributes to his overall sense of well-being, including his mental clarity. It's a gentle way to add a bit of goodness. Dark chocolate, a sweet treat for your brain. Now for a delicious treat, number 7, dark chocolate. Yes, you heard me right. But we're talking about dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa content. It contains flavonoids, which are antioxidants, and also stimulants like caffeine and theobromine, which can improve blood flow to the brain and boost mood. Of course, in moderation. My cousin, Helen, she always jokes about her brain food. She'll have a small square of dark chocolate in the afternoon, savoring it slowly. She finds it helps her feel a little more alert and focused, especially when she's tackling her daily correspondence. It's a small, guilt-free pleasure with a lovely benefit. Coffee and tea, your daily dose of brain power. And finally, number 8, our beloved coffee and tea. For many of us, a morning cup is a cherished ritual. The caffeine in both can help improve alertness, focus, and even mood in the short term. But beyond caffeine, both coffee and tea, especially green tea, are rich in antioxidants that protect your brain. My grandfather, bless his heart, he always said his morning cup of tea was his thinking juice. While it might not be a food, it's a daily habit for so many of us that truly contributes to our mental sharpness. Remember, everything in moderation, and listen to your body, especially if you're sensitive to caffeine. So there you have it, my dear friends, 8 wonderful foods that can help nurture your precious memory and keep your mind vibrant. It's not about grand gestures or strict diets, but about making small, consistent, and joyful choices every day. Think of it as an investment in your future self, in all those beautiful memories yet to be made. We are all on this journey together. What did you learn today that surprised you? Or perhaps you already incorporate some of these foods into your life. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experiences can truly inspire others in our lovely community. And if this video resonated with you, please consider giving a like, subscribing to our channel for more gentle guidance, and sharing it with someone you care about. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and cherish every precious memory.